एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरभव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच पूता माता की आसीस निमख ना बिसरो तुम को हर हर सदा भजो जगदीश। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। गुरु प्यारी साध संगत जी, with the blessings of Tan Tan Mata Sahib Devan ji, today we are here, we are blessed to be here, to be learning, to be joining this journey of getting to know our Khalsa Mata, Mata Sahib Devan ji. So yesterday we covered some journey of Mataji when Guru Maharaj when they came to Damdama Sahib, they called the Matama to come to Damdama Sahib, to come to Talwandi Sabo. At that time, Damdama Sahib was known as Talwandi Sabo. So they got the Matama to come to Talwandi Sabo, and they stayed there for some time. And one day, Guru Maharaj decided that they are going to leave Talwandi Sabo. So initially, the Matama, both Mata Sundri ji and Mata Sahib Devan ji, they thought that they were going to go with Guru Maharaj themselves. But at the time when they were going to leave, only then they got to know that they are meant to leave to Delhi. So Guru Maharaj just asked them to go back to Delhi. And when the Matama, they got to know this, they were very upset, because for them to have the vichoda from their husband Kalgitar Padsha ji was a very heavy pana, because at the time they already lost, they didn't have anything left with them. All their family members, none of their biological family was with them anymore, and they were on their own. So both of the Matama did bentiyan, especially Mata Sahib Devan ji. She and Mata Sundri ji, both of them did bentiyan to Guru Maharaj to take them along. But Guru Maharaj, who was so tyagi, they had no effect from the worldly attachments, and they taught about the safety of the Matama, because the mission that they were going to go from Talwandi Sabo to, the mission is dangerous and it's not safe. So they told the Matama that no, you have to go to Delhi, and I would come to Delhi soon, hopefully, and give you darshan. So then the Matama, their Jatha was led by Pai Mani Singh ji. Pai Mani Singh ji, as mentioned in few sessions already, that they were very trusted by Guru Maharaj, especially in taking the Matama anywhere. So they led this Jatha back to Delhi alongside with Mataji's brother as well. They all went back to Delhi, and Pai Mani Singh ji themselves, even though they did not want to go back, they did not want to leave Guru Maharaj, but at the time, the Sikh of the Guru and the family of the Guru, they were very agyakari. No one dared to basically disobey Guru Maharaj. And that was why the Sikhi at the time, our Pantha was in such Chardi Kala, because everyone followed the bachan of our Guru. And when they arrived in Delhi, the Sangat of Delhi, they were, before Mataji came to Talwandi Sabo, they were already in Delhi, right? So the Sangat, when they got to know the Matava are back, they continued doing seva, and they were very happy, because after all, they are doing the seva of the Mehla of the Guru, the Matama of the Panth. And in Delhi, we saw something very interesting where the whole atmosphere was in such a nanda, and they used to have kirtan and katha diwan every day. And in the diwan, Mata Sahib Devaji herself, she used to do katha. She used to do the artha of Shabad. And on the other side, Guru Maharaj, they went to Bagaur Sahib, and this was their mission, basically to go. When they went to Bagaur Sahib, we also discussed that they also discussed, no, we discussed yesterday that Guru Maharaj took their powerful warriors, and why, and also the decision to not take the Matama also relates to this mission, because they came to Bagaur Sahib to help Bahadur Shah. And what Bahadur Shah and his brother, they were basically, they were fighting for the Gaddi after Aurangzeb left. So they wanted to, so Guru Maharaj was helping Bahadur Shah. So that is why they took the most powerful soldiers that they had, and they basically helped Bahadur Shah. But they helped, yesterday we said this word, Gabbi Madad. So they did Gabbi Madad. It means they helped Bahadur Shah, but they did it in a Gupta form. Basically, they did not themselves go into the war. They sent some of their warriors. So that is why in the first place, they brought these powerful warriors with them to help Bahadur Shah. And if the Matama was here, it would have been uncomfortable for them. So that makes sense on why Guru Maharaj decided to not take them. And since Guru Maharaj also promised the Matama that they would give darshan to them, today we would see how Guru Maharaj, after helping Bahadur Shah, how they would go to Agra, and from Agra they would go to Delhi. And when the Sangat of Delhi finds out that the Guru Maharaj is coming, they would be very happy. And today that is what we are going to see on what happens in Delhi as soon as Guru Maharaj arrives. So before we start, let us put our consciousness, our surti, our focus in the charan of Tan Tan Mata Sahib Devan Ji. 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 Satnam Sri Vaheguru. ਇੱਧਰ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਬਰ ਮਿਲਣ ਤੇ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਦਸ਼ਮੇਸ਼ ਜੀ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਵਿਖੇ ਮੁਬਾਰਕ ਚਰਨ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਗੁਰਬਿਲਾਸ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ 10ਵੀਂ ਦਾ ਲੇਖ ਹੈ। So when the Sangat of Delhi, when they found out that Maharaj is coming to Delhi, they were very happy, and this is recorded in Gurbilas Patshahi Dasmi. Chaupai, aap Delhi ke nikat jo aaye. So when Guru Maharaj, when they came nikat, when they came close to Delhi, when they came near to Delhi, Sangat khabar suni sukh paaye. So the khabar, the Sangat जिन्हों ने खबर सुनी सी, उन्होंने बहुत सुख पाया. So the Sangat that heard this news that Guru Maharaj is coming, they were so happy. Anak hulas ji main aayo. So anak hulas, they had a lot of khushiyan. So they were so happy. All the Sangat, there was a lot of happiness among the Sangat. Sarb Khalsa Lan Sidayo. So all the Khalsa, basically the Sangat of Delhi, they basically came nearer, because they know Maharaj is coming. So they too, Obi Turpe, and they got nearer to the place where Guru Maharaj is going to arrive. That is how excited the Sangat were. Pi Nan Pan Ke Pyale. So like we say Amrit Shakana, when we take Amrit, we drink it, and Amrit Shakana, in the same way, Pi Nan Pan Ke Pyale. So they were drinking the Amrit through their eyes by having the darshan of Guru Maharaj. And they were looking forward to have this Amrit, to drink this Amrit through their eyes. Chade Senga Taj Sarb Janjale. Janjale. So they basically left all their work, their housework, or whatever work that they had. They left all this work and they came out to basically welcome Guru Maharaj. Yao Sabhu Milakeen Vichara. So when they all got together while they were waiting for Guru Maharaj, they did vichar among themselves. Sabad Padai Rijva Kartara. So they said, we are going to read Shabad while waiting because that would make the Kartar, Guru Maharaj, happy. And this is something to note as well. So the Sangat there, they did not just wait and talk among themselves or anything. They chose to read Shabad because they know that this activity would be the activity that would make our Kartar, our Guru happy. Hum kar sajan hai ab aaye. So the Sangat there, when Guru Maharaj was coming, they started singing the Shabad, Hum kar sajan aaye. We always hear this Shabad being sung at weddings. So in the same way, the Sangat, they are saying that the Sajan, their friend, or in this context would be Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is coming home. So they are very happy that Guru Maharaj is coming home. So that's why they are singing this Shabad of Hum kar sajan aaye. Jode kar yau padat sidaye. So they were singing it in Jode. So it means that one, they had like two groups and or two people. So one would sing first, Hum kar sajan aaye, Hum kar sajan aaye, and then the other group or the other person would then sing Hum kar sajan aaye, Hum kar sajan aaye. So in this way, they were singing it in Jode because they were so happy that Guru Maharaj is finally coming to Delhi. Dohara. Mana banana kar pavani. So their mind was in such happiness. Satguru so chitlaye. And they kept their consciousness, their focus in Guru Maharaj. Anand payo man khal se Satguru darshan pai. Because the Satguru is coming, the whole Khalsa was in such anand. So इस प्रकार पंथ वाली दे दिल्ली आने होए अते जमुना दी पटड़ी ते वहीर दा उतारा होया. So patadi means kinara. At the bank of the Jamuna river, Guru Maharaj's Jatha, the Guru Maharaj's group, the Dala, they basically arrived there. इस समय साहिब कलगी तार जी दे नाल लाडलियां फौजां संत सिपाही सूरबीर जोधे घोड़ सवारी दी गिनती 2200 दे लगभग सी. So at this time, as we discussed earlier, Guru Maharaj took with them all these warriors, all the Khalsa Fauj, the Akalis. So the number of the Khalsa that was with Maharaj at that time, the Santa Sipahis, the warriors, it was 2,200, about 2,200. Dera karyo Jamuna tat jai. So they camped. They arrived and they camped at the bank of Jamuna river. Sodhi Teja Singh ji वार्तक सूरज प्रकाश विच लिखदे हन के संगतां आप जी नूं बेड़ी विच बिठा के. So the Sangat, they were so excited of Guru Maharaj coming. So because Guru Maharaj is, they camped, they arrived at the other side of the river. So what the Sangat did, they brought boats. Bedi means boat. So they brought boats to basically bring Maharaj to the other side because they are waiting at the other side. The Matama and all the Sangat, they are waiting at the other side. बेड़ी विच बिठा के जमुना दे विचों विची मोती बाग ले गईयां. So where did they take Guru Maharaj? They took Guru Maharaj to Moti Bagh. So Moti Bagh currently, Sangatji, if you go to Delhi, there are basically, if I'm not mistaken, about 10 or 9 there are about 9 or 10 historical gurdwaras in Delhi, and one of them is Moti Bagh. And you can still visit this place today. There's a gurdwara there named Gurdwara Moti Bagh. So this is where the Sangat took Guru Maharaj first. And in Gurdwara Moti Bagh, it's very interesting. They also have, if you visit it, they have a Tir Wala Astan, and that is where Guru Maharaj basically, they are said to shoot an arrow to the Gaddi of the Lal Killa, where the Lal Killa was. They basically shot an arrow from this Moti Bagh place, and the arrow landed at the foot of the throne of the Mughal emperor at that time. So they were basically marking their arrival to Delhi. And the Saki is very interesting, because then the Bahadur Shah basically, he thought that Guru Maharaj is skillful, and then Guru Maharaj shot another arrow to the area of the throne, and they said this is not just luck. This is basically, they are showing that they have powers as well. They are not just randomly. It's not that the accuracy of the arrow is not just because of their practice, but it's also because they are really skillful. So this is definitely a Gurdwara that we should visit whenever we go to Delhi. There are a few other Gurdwara here as well. Mata Sahib Devan ji ate Sundri ji vi aap ji nu ethe aan ke miliyan. So the Matama, Mata Sundri ji and Mata Sahib Devan ji, they also came to this Gurdwara, this where the Gurdwara Moti Bagh is now. They came to this area, and they came to do darshan of Guru Maharaj. So ਸਾਹਿਬ ए कमाल जिस प्रकार कुछ का समा ही दिल्ली विच बहुत सारे कारज करके. So basically Guru Maharaj had a lot of work to do in Delhi. They were there for a reason as well. Other than giving darshan to the Matama, they had some affairs that needed to be taken care. That is why when they arrived at Moti Bagh, they shot this arrow marking their presence, telling that I have arrived in Delhi to Bahadur Shah. ਭਵਿੱਖਤ ਸਮੇਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਚਦਿਆਂ ਦੱਖਣ ਹਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸੋ ਜਾਣਾ. So yesterday we discussed that Guru Maharaj's ultimate mission this time in their journey is to basically go to Dakhan, to the area, the south, where Hajur Sahib is currently. And we also discussed yesterday on why Guru Maharaj wants to go there. It's because Hajur Sahib is a special place for them, because that is the tapasthan, their meditation place since Satjug. ਦੱਖਣ ਹਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਤੋਂ ਦੱਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਲਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਤਿਆਰੇ ਲਈ ਸੰਮਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਸ਼ਾਹੀ 238 ਮੁਤਾਬਕ 2 ਚੇਤ 1763 ਬਿਕਰਮੀ 1706 ਈਸਵੀ ਵਾਲੇ ਦਿਨ ਅਕਾਲੀ ਫੌਜਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਲਾਨ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ. So now they are going to leave to Dakhan. And Guru Maharaj told all the Fauja that we are going to leave to Dakhan today. Yakdam Dakhan ਜਾਣ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਸੁਣਦਿਆਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਦਾਸੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਛਾ ਗਈ. So Yakdan means like in Punjab, yak is basically a Hindi word, but in Punjabi we would say ikdam. When you say ikdam sanu oh gal kehti. So because this is also an interesting value of Guru Maharaj to note, that whenever they are going to leave somewhere, they don't tell 2 or 3 days before. They always ikdam, on the spot. They would tell the Fauja, today we are going to leave to certain place. We have also noted this earlier. When they were going to leave Damdama Sahib, it was in the same manner. Nobody knew. And when one morning, they just ikkadam, they told this Matama, you are going back to Delhi and I am going to continue forward. So this is a value that Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj had. So, and whenever they would give this hukam to their Fauja to leave that certain place, none of the Fauja would say anything. They would not disobey them, that because that would also mean that all the langar people, they have to pack their langar saman in a very short time. All the kore people, all these sinks that are taking care of the horses, they have to basically pack all the stuff, prepare the horses. So they can't be saying to Guru Maharaj that I need some time to do this, or I need some time to pack and stuff like that. And that is what it actually means of tyar bar tyar. So the Fauja, they were always ready to leave anytime. And also it's a very amazing quality of the Khalsa that they were so Satyabachani. Every time Guru Maharaj say we are going to leave to somewhere, they would not question or say anything. They would just immediately prepare. And also Niti, if you say, even this is also a very wise thing to do, because if Guru Maharaj tell their Singhs or the Sangat earlier that they are going to leave to somewhere, then at the time, for example, it was the Mughal time, so the other side, they could prepare to do something to Guru Maharaj, or basically prepare some attack or such thing. For example, when Guru Maharaj was living in Anandapur, that discussion was going on for a few months. So that is why the Mughals, they knew that Guru Maharaj would has this khayal of living, and that is why when they were leaving, they could attack from the back, because they were already prepared. So that is another there's another reasoning of why Guru Maharaj, they would only tell when they're going to leave, and the forge was tyar bar tyar, so it was not a problem for them to prepare to leave. And they would even the Matama, later on we would see, even Mataji, when Guru Maharaj, she requested Guru Maharaj that she wants to follow them to Dakhan, and we would see if Guru Maharaj agrees or not. And if they do, Mataji themselves, they also used to get ready very fast. And that is what it means, tyar bar tyar Khalsa. So it's not just a saying, it was actually practiced by the Khalsa. And even until now, the Nihang Singhs, the Akalis, they still practice this. A lot of them, they would make their plans promptly. You would not know that where they're going tomorrow. They would just say, "Aajo apa itthe hun chaliye." And that is basically because they are still the Ladliyan Faujan of Guru Maharaj, continuing this whole tradition of being tyar bar tyar. Bakshind Satguru, when the Sangat which Udasi Jihi cha gayi, when the Sangat, they got to know, ikdam, when they got to know suddenly that Guru Maharaj is going to leave, they became very sad, because first of all, they did not have time to basically process this whole situation that Guru Maharaj is going to leave. And out of sudden, Guru Maharaj is saying they're going to leave, and we have seen how excited this Delhi Sangat was. They went all the way singing Shabad and everything. And now Guru Maharaj is saying that they're going to leave. So all the Sangat, they were in such udasi, they were very sad. Bakshind Satguru Ji ne Sangta nu haunsla dindiyan bachan kita. So Guru Maharaj basically gave the sad Sangat some haunsla, some encouragement by saying कि चाला मारना या मुकाम रखना भाव रुकना. So मुकाम रखना, the meaning of मुकाम रखना is to stay. सब अकाल दे हुक्म अनुसार है, ए उसे दी ही खेद है. So Guru Maharaj is saying, whether I leave this place or if I stay here, all this is in the hukam of Paramatma. I am just following the hukam of Paramatma. Again, this is very exemplary of Guru Maharaj. They are not saying it's up to me what I want to do, but they are saying I'm just following the orders of Paramatma. Whatever the Akal Purkh is deciding, I just follow, and that is where I would go or stay. ਇੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਮਤਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ. So Guru Maharaj said to the Sangat of Delhi, they said, all of you, the Sangat of Delhi, do seva of the Matama, Mata Sundri Ji, Mata Sahib Devan Ji, and you would get a lot of happiness out of this seva. Swami Gurudev Ji de achanak dakhan wale ऐलान te ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਛੱਡ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਖਬਰ ਮਾਤਾ ਜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੀ। So the Matawa, they got to know that their Swami, their husband, is planning to leave Delhi, and they have done the bachan that they are going to leave Delhi, and the fact that Guru Maharaj is planning to leave the Matawa in Delhi, the Matawa got very sad. ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਉਦਾਸੀ ਨੇ ਐਸਾ ਅਸਰ ਕੀਤਾ, they were so sad that ਕਿ ਮਤਾਵਾਂ ਮਨ ਬਚ ਕਰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਧੀਰਜ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ। They got so discouraged by their mind, by their speech, by their actions, ਮਨ ਬਚ ਕਰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਧੀਰਜ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ। They were so discouraged and they were so sad. ਅਗਲੀ ਵਾਰਤਾਲਾਪ ਗਿਆਨੀ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਕਲਾਸ ਵਾਲੀਏ ਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਠੇਠ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੈਂਤਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜੋ। ਮਾਤਾ ਸੁੰਦਰੀ ਹੋਏ ਦੁਖਿਆਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ। So Mata Sundari ji, in her sorrowness, in her sadness, said, Dukhe dil na hor dukhao pritam. She said to Guru Maharaj, we are already dukhi. And why were they already dukhi? Because they have lost all their 4 sons have attained Shahidi. Mata Gujri ji has also left to Sachkhand, and they have no more family there. So they are saying, we are already dukhi. Do not make us more dukhi by leaving us. Dukhe dil na hor dukhao pritam. Kunja dar to bina kurla rahiyan. So yesterday we discussed what does kunja means. Kunja is basically a type of bird, and they look like cranes, and they would migrate together in a line. And the line, the fleet, it's called dar. So in a line, and whenever they get out of the line, any of the kunja, any of the birds, when they get out of the line, they would get very scared, and they would basically be, because when they are in the line, they know the direction, and when they're on their own, they become very confused, and it makes them very scared. Kunja dar to bina kurla rahiyan. Kurla means they would start crying. So if the birds, if they are no more in that line, they would start crying because now they're on their own. In the same way, when the Matama, they are not in the line, or in other words, when they are not with Kalgitar Padshah ji, they are going to be very sad and they are going to cry. Kurla rahiyan. Briho baaj na chad marwao pritam. So they are, the Mata Sundari ji is basically resembling herself to Jakunja, to the birds. She is saying that the Vachoda, the separation, is like a falcon, like a barge, and the barge would eat the smaller animals. So she is saying the barge would eat us. So this Vachoda would eat us if you decide to leave us here, and we would die with this Vachoda. Na pen, na pai, na aas koi. We have no sister or brother or any hope anymore. Na ne asya kar rulao pritam. They are saying, we have no asra, we have no support other than you. Do not leave us. Charan dasya asi kartar singa sada charna vich rakhao pritam. Mata Sundari ji said, please keep us in your charan. We want to always be in your charan. And what did Guru Maharaj said? Sri Kalgitar ji, paane vich jo hoya hai theek hoya. So Guru Maharaj is saying, whatever that has happened according to hukam. Whether it be that the Sahibzadis attained Shahidi, Mataji living, or both of this Matawa being in Delhi, and also their decision to go to Hajur Sahib, all of this is part of the Pana, the hukam of Paramatma. Karo baith ke shukar kartar ethe. They say, stay here and keep this gratitude in yourself, and basically meditate on Paramatma by being in Delhi. किस गल दी सोच विचार करनी सदा रहे नाही अवतार इथे. They say, what is that to think about? केड़ी गल दी विचार करनी है? This body, this physical body, it's never going to stay anyways, because everyone would leave this physical body one day. आहा लो कमर कसा साडा पास रखो, जीवो जद तक करो दीदार इथे. So Guru Maharaj said the kamar kasa, the cloth that they wear at their waist, so they are saying keep this kamar kasa with you, basically as a remembrance of Guru Maharaj. And they say jivo sad tak, stay here forever, until basically for however long that you are here physically, live in Delhi. ਸਾਡੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਆ ਜਾਣਾ ਕਰਤਾਰ ਸਿੰਘਾ, ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖੀ ਦਾ ਕਰ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਇੱਥੇ. They said stay in Delhi as long as you have this physical body. Later on you would meet me again. Where? You would meet me in my Puri. And where is the Puri of Guru Maharaj? So their Puri is basically in Sachkhand. So they said after you leave your physical body, you would meet me again in my Puri in Sachkhand. And meanwhile, Gur Sikhi da kar prachar ithe, do prachar of Sikhi here. सत्कार योग माता सुंदरी जी दिल्ली विखे ही सुबाईमान रहे. So from this whole when Maharaj said all this, Mata Sundari ji decided, okay, I will stay in Delhi. के माता सुंदरी, क्योंकि माता सुंदरी जी ਨੂੰ श्री कलगीधर जी ने बचन कीते के why did Mata Sundari ji decide that she's going to stay here? Because Guru Maharaj said to her, आप जी दिल्ली रह के ही संगतां ਨੂੰ गुरु उपदेश बख्शो. Guru Maharaj say, you stay in Delhi and give the upadesh of the Guru to the Sangat. Basically, lead the Sangat, take care of the Sangat here. जो भी भावना नाल आप जी दे दर्शन करेगा सो निहाल होसी. They say, whoever that do your darshan with shraddha, with faith, with devotion, they would attain a lot of happiness. They would be nihal. तुसी तो असाडा ही रूप हो. And this is very powerful. Guru Maharaj said that you are my roop. So basically they're saying between me and you there's no difference because you are my roop as well. So if the Sangat, if they do darshan of Guru Maharaj or they do Sangat of Mata Sundari ji, there's no difference. Guru Maharaj is saying because you are my roop as well. माता सुंदरी जी ने बहुत ही सब्र नाल गुरु के बचन मन के दिल्ली रहना ही योग समझा. So listening to this bachan of Guru Maharaj, Mata Sundari ji decided that she is going to stay in Delhi. But how about Mata Sahib Devan ji? Mata Sahib Devan ji बहुत ही भारी वैराग विच आए. आपने नेत्रा विच नीर वरा वस्त्रा नु सज्जल कर दिता. So on the other side, Mata Sahib Devan ji, she was in so much of vairag, sadness, that all her, basically her bastar, her clothes was wet with tears. And it's something to think about as well. Mataji just got married to Guru Maharaj. She got married in 1700 and now is 1706. It has just been 6 years. So Mataji has not spent a lot of time with Guru Maharaj as well. And because she had so much of devotion and faith in Guru Maharaj as well, she couldn't control her vairag. So she started crying and crying. Satgura agge bahut hi tarle paun lage. Man nimani ik tu kis hi koi koe. So this kis hi koi koe man nimani ik tu is a pankti from Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and it means some people have others, but I, the forlorn one, the dishonored one, have only you. De Mahavak Ansar. So according to this pankti, in the same way, Jodhniya Karan Lage, Mataji is saying the same thing. She is saying that some people might have others as a support, but for me, I only have you. Ke, hey Swami ji, isne manadi deta ik aap ji he asra ho. So this dishonored person, me, only have you as a support, as an asra. Hath kar sahib devi kar jora. So she basically put her hands together and did benti to Guru Maharaj. Gaddo name ahe ehe more. So there's a big name. So name means something that we do every day. That's why we say nitya name. So she said, I have this very big name that a daily routine that I do. Purab darshan karo tihara. What is the routine? Every day, without having darshan of Guru Maharaj, Pad bandana ko acho ahara. She would only have her langar by having darshan of Guru Maharaj first. So she is saying, I have such a big routine, and the routine is that I will only eat after having your darshan. So in other words, Mataji is saying, if you are not here, my routine would not be able to happen, and that would basically disrupt my routine. And also because she was so devoted to Guru Maharaj, even though if she can have her langar, internally she would not be satisfied. परख प्रेम को राखो साथ यही कामना पूर्व नाथ. This is my only desire, for you to keep me with you. रहना रहना सुंदरी जी ने ता मन लिया. So Mata Sundari ji accepted to stay in Delhi. Sahib Deva ho ke dukhyar कहंदी. Mata Sahib Deva ji, being very sad, said, ਅੱਗੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਿਛੋੜੇ ਮੈਂ ਚੱਲ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੁਣ ਨਾ ਚੱਲ ਸਕਾਂ ਪਲ ਚਾਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ. She said, I have gone through so much, I have seen so much, but now I have seen so much of separation all this while, and now I can't stand this separation for even char pal, not even for 4 seconds. ਜੇਕਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਖੜੋ ਸੁਆਮੀ मैं जाशन दे करतार कहंदी. She said, I swear, if this time I don't get to be with you, एक पल ना जीवा करतार सिंगा अंसू तार रोंदी जारो जार कहंदी. In such a teary way, in tears, Mataji is saying that this time I would not be able to take it. If I am separated from you this time, I would die. ਬਾਵਾ ਸ਼ੁਮੇਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਗੁਰਬਿਲਾਸ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ 10ਵੀਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਮਾਤਾ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਤੇ ਲੋੜ ਪਈ ਤਾਂ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਜੰਗ ਵੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੀ. So Mataji is saying, because initially Guru Maharaj said that they are not taking them because one of the reason is because there might be some danger, or the whole journey might be dangerous for the Matava. This time Mataji is saying, if in the journey, in the raste vich, if there is a need, kite lod pai, I would also fight alongside you. That means that if there is a war or anything, I would also take place. Agya hove ta geh tarwara. If you give me the agya, so she's not just saying that I would go and fight. She said, if I have your agya, if you give me the permission, I would carry the talwar and fight with you. I would carry the sword and fight alongside you. Laro jang shatran jar mara. I would fight in such way that I would also pull the roots of the enemies. Ayas hoye sang kartari. If I don't carry a talwar, if you give me the permission, I would take a barsha, a spear. Sang means spear. So she said, if I don't take the talwar, I could even take the spear. Karo jang bhage sang kari. I would do such a jang that all the enemies would run away. मैं ना जीवनी आप दे बिना रहना जाना मूल ना किते विछोड़ मैनू लोड़ है आप दे दर्शना दी किसे चीज दी होर ना लोड़ मैनू मैं ता मरना एक ही मंडिया है पिया जद जे जाओगे तोड़ मैनू मरण जीन मेरा तीर नाल जाना भावे वापरन कष्ट करोड़ मैनू. So Mataji is saying that I only have this one desire, to go with you, and this time if I'm separated even for 4 seconds from you, I would leave my physical body. I would not live anymore. And even though I have kashta, I have so much of, even if there is so much of challenges or sufferings that come in the way of me following you, I don't mind. I would take it. Even if I have to fight a war, I would do it. Sahib and And this is the last panktya that we are covering today, and that would tell us what did Guru Maharaj decide. Sahib Devi as sunayo. So in this way, Mata Sahib Devanji said to Guru Maharaj, Sang chalo ke pran udavo. She said, either sang chalo, sang together, either take me together, or pran udavo. So my pran, my breath, they would fly. That means in another way, it's saying that I would die. Man Gure tis ko sang liya. So Guru Maharaj finally agreed to take Mata Sahib Devanji. Came jog raste ka liya. So when Guru Maharaj agreed, Mataji immediately started collecting all the things that she needed, and she got ready to leave with Guru Maharaj. And that is where we would pause today, and tomorrow we would see how Mataji would follow Guru Maharaj to Dakhan Desh, how they would go to Hajur Sahib. And it's very important for Mataji to go to Dakhan Desh as well, because her tapasthan is there. So obviously she also wants to go to Dakhan, but the main reason is she don't want to have the separation from Guru Maharaj anymore. And with that, any mistakes in narrating this Jivani of Mataji, we are not able to narrate her Jivani. Only Mataji can narrate her own Jivani. We just attempt by doing Bentiya in Charan of Mataji to be able to even understand or to even tell. We can't tell the Jivani of Mataji. Only Mataji is doing it herself. So any mistakes done, I truly apologize in the Charan of the Sangat, and hopefully with the assistance of the Sangat, we would continue to go through this Jivani until Mataji's Prakash Purb on 3rd November. With that, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.